you kids! You know who this is! Thank you for listening to the Schnozzcast!
Hello and welcome to another outstanding new episode of Schnozzcast. Your hosts, Bob, Corey, Nick, and Todd. And with us, we've got two special guests, Andy and Len from the Nonsense Zone.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Hey, ho. Gentlemen, Corey, how are you, sir?
Oh, hello, Bob, and Andy and Len.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
Nick,
Hey, ho.
and Todd.
Thanks, man.
Nick, how are you, sir?
Oh, not too bad, sir. Yourself?
I'm doing well. Todd, how are you, buddy?
I am mighty, sir. I am mighty.
All right. Andy and Len, thank you for joining us. It's pretty awesome to have you here and to think that this was a budding relationship just formed within the last few weeks using Threads. And here we are.
Truly excellent. I mean, big fan of the show. James Patterson, Todd Greason, Jimmy something. Wait. Okay. No. Wrong show. Sorry.
Jesus.
I was doing a bit
right from the jump. He's like,
jugular.
let me confound every other person on this show right from the beginning.
Well, you lied to me.
Yeah, sorry, Len. It's just
Yeah, I feel stupid.
I don't know any of those people.
Oh, shit.
All right, boys.
I mean, Len's the newest one to this conversation, but I still love that Bob and Len coordinated shirts. So
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
they
that's
match.
nice.
They
Yep,
called each other.
No. This
Wonder
is
Twins.
kismet, my friend. This is
Oh.
one of those things that psychics only dream about.
Bob, bring your hand down so we can get a full view of
Yeah.
you and Len.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice,
Bravo.
boys. Very nice.
Yep. And if I pull my collar up, it'll say Costco right here. Oh, hey. You know what? You could leave the cameras like that for the rest of the show, and we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Len and I
Okay,
got
changing
this.
it back.
Len and I got this. See how I did that?
You guys look like HVAC service technicians or something. Like,
Exactly. Let me take a look at that.
which way is the basement? Oh, it's right down here, sir.
Yep. Where's your dryer?
My central air needs to be replaced. So it's funny they
Right.
mentioned that.
Put your booties
I'm just going
on,
to keep these.
bitches.
I'm going to put my booties on my shoes if that's okay. All right, guys, let me get through this housekeeping real quick, and we can get on with the razor sharp banter. So if you're new to the show, thank you for tuning in. If you want to go back and catch previous episodes, you can find us anywhere on the streaming services, wherever you get a podcast. You can also follow our executive version and look at the video and our lovely faces as well out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. You can also email us if you've got existential questions or you want to find out from Todd Dillon how you can keep your partner from cheating on you or
Word.
find a new partner
Candy
to cheat
cane.
with at schnozzcast@gmail.com. Or you can call or text us anytime, day or night, including right now at 618-SHOCKER.
The shocker line, which is always open. Baby. And no, that's not copyrighted.
It's the
As far as we know.
yeah. All right, Len and Andy, that's all the real stuff we have to go through at the beginning, and now we can talk about.
Aren't we on Grinder too, Bob?
We're on Only Farmers.
I thought you guys looked familiar.
Tinder.
Someone saw the profile.
I mean, what's Grinder?
I
Fill me
love
in.
Bellacinos. Sorry, Corey, you're gonna say.
Since we did our housekeeping with all of our information,
Yes.
for those of you guys that would like to go out and find the Nonsense Zone podcast, you can email the show's email at andyb@nonsensezone.com. You can also find them on YouTube at Nonsense Zone. I won't add the rest of that in there. That's it. The Nonsense Zone works.
That works.
Facebook, The Nonsense Zone Podcast, Instagram and Threads at The Nonsense Zone 2023, and Twitter at Nonsense Zone Pod. And they also have a Patreon if you would like to contribute to their show. feel free to at patreon.com/thenonsensezone.
That's
do
where
we
all
not-
the naked stuff happens.
On the Patreon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be a grinder.
About.
Isn't the tag for that face down, ass up?
We're working on that.
We got the face down part.
Just can't get that ass up.
Hey,
It's not as young as I used to be.
Understandable.
we want to encourage all the people who are watching on Facebook Live or YouTube to throw your questions into the chat. We've got a couple of new folks here from the Nonsense Zone, and they're going to bring a sense of a different viewpoint than we are, one that's probably a little more intelligent and well thought out. So definitely
I have a
throw those
clarifying
questions
question,
out.
Bob. I have a clarifying question, Bob.
Yeah, go ahead.
What questions might they ask? What I mean, you just say throw your questions. Questions about what?
Well, let's just say breakfast cereals.
Good start.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. I mean,
if that makes you feel better, Todd.
I'm
I
like,
throw
Special
the
K,
question
the fruit.
what did you have for
yogurt one
breakfast
is
this morning? What
phenomenal.
breakfast cereal do you have this morning?
Any breakfast cereal related question would do.
All right.
Yeah.
Len's a fan of Dig'em.
Dig them.
Dig'em.
Never heard of it.
It was honeycombs, I think, wasn't it? No, it was. I don't remember. Never mind. They did a whole Family Guy episode on it. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, the frog or the cricket or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah,
the big one guy.
yeah.
Oh,
Was that
Honey
Sugar Smacks?
Honey
Sugar
Smacks.
Smacks.
Sugar
Yeah,
Smacks.
Sugar
Sugar
Smacks.
Smacks.
Yes.
Yeah. What
Sugar
the
Smacks.
fuck is Dig'em?
That was the character's name.
His name was
It was
Dig'em.
yeah.
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 Dig'em the frog.
Yep.
Yeah. So in Family Guy, Mayor Adam West had spent all their money building a statue to Dig'em.
You idiot.
Well,
That's
you're
it.
lucky we don't have Google or anything here to look that up.
Oh,
and
we are doing that currently.
Why? So
fact
Len,
check.
Len, let's go. Let's go, Len.
why is
I'm
everyone's
embarrassed.
why is everyone's camera so where like their head kind of meets the top of the frame, and mine it looks like I'm 5 years old. Like, I'm like sitting in Daddy's chair, like waiting for trying to fucking do my own podcast by myself.
Nice work, Butters.
Does this
I
help?
thought you were
Will this
5
help
years
you
old.
if I do this?
That's why I wasn't dropping F
Look at
bombs.
how much. Look at everyone.
If I just sit
look
here-
at me, I should be like,
Here we go.
Don't, dude.
That kid's got a beard.
right.
There you go. I think that's better if I sit back like this.
Yeah,
It looks like we're both at like a children's birthday party.
seriously.
Well, now that I'm in my new setup, I can like kick back and I have more room to roam. So this works.
I almost knocked over a brick wall.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I want to start right here to get the ball rolling with Todd. No, I don't, because
Corey's had enough.
You don't think he's not gonna
did
fix
he
that?
damage the? Yeah. Oh no!
He almost damaged something in his own home.
In his own home lane. What is? Now where did he
What
go?
are you doing?
I'm waiting.
This is an audio podcast.
I don't
Bob.
know what he's
I
doing.
know.
I don't know whether the brick wall is going to fall behind me or
okay.
anything.
All right. Well, thinking about that for 65 seconds
right.
is not a good thing.
Todd Dillon.
Yes,
Todd
sir.
Dillon. Let me throw it over to
Yes,
you
sir.
to save this shenanigans, and we'll do a little bit of your grievances, sir. A little bit of what's in your craw.
Use kids in your complicated shoes.
That's the wrong one.
Nope, it's way shorter than the other one. Keep going, buddy. Plus, Corey wasn't even in his seat to pull the artwork up. So just start talking, Todd. What's sticking in your craw today?
Well, now my grievance is this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have a whole set of music to be used for this segment that didn't get played. Corey's doing who knows what. I'm sick of getting disrespected. My grievance today is getting dissed on the show. We got that's what I'm talking about. Bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. My grievance is with Bob being ill-prepared, not knowing which button to push. That makes me freaking angry. I'm feeling better now. I'm getting my mojo back. Getting my mojo back.
Some might say that was a wise move on my part to play that other one. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. So I am back to one of the original grievances, but I think that it's getting worse. So driving down the highway the other day, there's people driving 15 miles per hour under the speed limit in the left lane. But even worse, what human beings believe that when they are driving onto a major interstate that it's okay to cruise on and merge in at about 40 miles per hour? What the freaking fudge is going on with people who won't accelerate to the posted speed limit as they enter the highway? I've found so many people in the last couple of days easing their way on, trying not to burn. Geez, they're even in electric cars. I don't know what they're not trying not to burn. Just meet
Chicken
the
shit.
speed of the posted speed limit as you're entering the highway, and don't coast on at 24 miles per hour, because it makes for trouble for people trying to get somewhere and not have an accident. Please, people, please.
So what
No.
position?
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. What position, like car-wise in the road, are you at this point in time to where it's frustrating?
Just enter. So I'm hopping on the highway from my house. There's the ramp onto the road, and most times I get behind someone and and again, I'm not asking anybody to peel out or floor it or whatever, but if the speed limit is posted at 70 miles per hour, when we get to the end, when we actually are on the highway, if you're going 55, we're 15 under the posted speed limit, and it's like, now you can't get over. They've actually made it so that you can't get over. I'm trying not to cross lines beforehand. It's just common sense. You merge onto the highway at the posted speed.
Yeah,
and people are not doing that.
Yeah, the on-ramp's like a runway. I mean, it's to allow you to gain
To
speed,
pick up speed.
to join traffic at a higher speed.
And again, sometimes I get it when people have dogs in the back of their pickups and they want to get onto the highway. They don't want to just floor it. I get it. Take your dog out of the back of your pickup bag.
Yeah, who's a dog in the back of their pickup?
And why is the dog? Yeah, first of all, why are you putting a dog in the back of pickup that's
People do that all the time.
unsecured?
Don't they do that in Michigan anymore?
No,
It's a Seattle
They
thing.
do it all the time here.
must be an upper northwest thing.
Upper Northwest, Pacific Northwest, baby.
Okay.
I get it though. The other day, I was trying to merge I was coasting onto the highway at about 25 miles an hour, and I passed the sign. By that point, I'm doing like 55, and my dog was about to jump out of the back of my truck. But it's frustrating. It is frustrating, and
You had a leash on him, so he would have been fine. Just speed up, damn it.
well, oh wait, I was in Washington too.
I feel like you just described a National Lampoon's Vacation plot
Yeah.
where Andy drives on the freeway and his dog's got to catch up, dragged by the leash.
This bald asshole in a Tesla was right behind me.
Full charge. Full charge.
Speaking of that, have you guys seen everybody's getting their Cybertrucks now? I've seen like 4 of them in the last couple of days.
All I keep seeing is people posting how stupid. Hey, just saw my first Cybertruck today. Jesus Christ, that's ugly. I've seen nothing but that. Nothing but that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree that they're ugly. I'm just saying that they're actually starting. The orders have been filled. People are driving them around Seattle.
Where
Nonsense.
Len and I live, there are Amish horse and buggies, so we don't see Cybertrucks.
Yeah. That's as
You're
much fiber as it
at
gets.
other end of the digital spectrum.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip from the guy who tried to show how safe his Cybertruck was when it shut the trunk, that it would stop if his hand was in the way? And
Yes,
it
I
broke his
did
finger?
see that, and it broke his finger.
That's natural selection at its best. right
Exactly,
there.
it's Darwinism at its best.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, to say nothing of the people who are shooting their Cybertrucks full of holes and launching
Yep.
things at them.
Yeah, while you're in it.
Well, not that necessarily.
Okay, so
From a
so this
distance.
dumbass is like, oh, watch this. The fuck? Idiot.
Didn't Musk do that when he was? I mean, didn't he like throw a hammer through the window like when he was rolling the damn thing out? It was like, oh look, it's shatterproof, and shattered
Yeah, he
the window.
threw a giant ball bearing, and it
And it
smashed.
shattered the window.
And he's like, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen." And then he threw it at the back window, and it shattered that one too. And he's like, "Well, this is not good." And so I think he did. He's like, "Well, we're gonna fix that problem." And then once they fixed it, they did it again, and it worked. And it looked like a rubber ball at that point. I think.
I mean, Todd can tell you, even in technology, whether it's Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, everybody who goes on stage trying to show off all the really, really cool features of their new launch is bound to be embarrassed when it fucking fails.
Exactly.
Almost every time.
Epic fails.
All right, so as far as grievances go, Todd, have you reached your limit? Are you settled down to a reasonable temperature?
I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better. It feels like people met me where they were, and then Andrew was bitching about sports. So it feels like we flipped the wrong coin because Andrew wanted sports, but I wanted to grieve about the fact that people need to go back to driver's ed, or at least download or buy the book and learn how to freaking drive. Because again, the road rage and all these it's mainly because people aren't following the rules. If somebody's behind you, move over to the right, let them pass. You're not the freaking speed police. Get out of the way. And when you merge onto the highway, please, for safety's sake, merge at the speed of the posted speed limit. Done.
See, my the worst for me, and I just experienced this again today, and it's all the time. But I've said this a million times. I feel like God's upstairs saying, let's see if he'll survive this drive today. We're just gonna make things happen. Let's see. Old grandma coming in 40 miles an hour while you're going 70, right in front of you, people merging into you. Let's see if you can live this drive. It's like a video game. And that's the only way I can process it. Otherwise I would kill people. And today it was the not sure person who sits alongside of the road and is like coming out of a business or something, and everyone's going 60 miles an hour or 50 or something like that. And they do the couple inch forward like I'm going to go. And then the natural selection common sense comes into their brain. And they're like, holy shit, that would have killed me. I'm not going to do that. And then they stop. And at the last minute, they get that performance anxiety, and they're like, well, fuck, I should just go now. And so you weren't going to go 3 seconds ago because you didn't want to die, and now all of a sudden your foot slammed on the gas and you went flying across traffic. Like,
life means nothing to me now.
What is wrong?
I'm going.
It's like they're like, yeah, and they just take off, I'm like, oh, my God. Or the person where you have 3 lanes of traffic, and they're also coming out of a business. And they do that like long turn into traffic, and you're like, there's no way. I'm going 50 miles an hour. There's no one in the right lane, and there's no one in the left lane. There's no way they're going to pull into the middle lane. And they're like, meh, and they go right into the middle, and you almost slam into the back of them, and you got to go around them. Like,
right.
I hate people.
Couldn't tell.
Hey, Bob, I do. You know what? It reminded me. I do have one more grievance, but this may be kind of the, what do you call those? This might be the
sports
corner case. No, it's a corner case. It's a corner case, but it has happened to me more than once.
I feel like you're saying corner case as though we all should know what a corner case
Prostitution.
is.
Ah, corner.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
A corner? No, it's not. It's not. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's really, really, really bad. So my grievance is people who are hiking on public trails, and then they get the urge to go number 2, and they don't go deeply into the woods, and they then also don't pack out their number 2, because, and again, I don't know whether to blame the dog or the people. So I'm going to blame the people.
Well, hold on.
Dogs love human feces, and if you have to take a dump in the woods,
hold on a minute.
Whoa, so there was a turn there.
Yeah. Len, go ahead, Len. I feel like you had something. We all have a lot of questions. You go first.
No, things took a kind of an odd turn there.
That's why this is grievances. I'm airing my grievances. I said it was a corner case. Didn't say it was mainstream.
Well, no, but
I get it. I was hiking the other day, and I had to take a shit, and I
didn't know I was on camera.
Did you? But here's the thing: if you do you pick it up and take it out with you, or do you just leave it out for freaking people's dogs to get into?
Can we
barehanded? Just carry it around.
If you're out for a hike, take water. You take some bags. If you're a person who has to poop on the fly,
can we hashtag
Sorry.
Washington problems?
pack it in and pack it out.
I said a swear there. Are swears okay on this show?
Oh yeah,
100%. But mispronunciations are not, apparently.
They are not.
No,
Absolutely not.
It's $1 in the jar.
I bet you that same dog was in the back of a pickup truck on the way to that trail.
I knew that the grievance started with a guy taking a shit in the woods like real close to the sidewalk or the street, and then all of a sudden there was a
right,
dog
right on
involved.
the main path, dude.
Sure,
right on the
okay.
main, right
On
on
the
the main path.
yeah.
Mary and I were walking with the dogs, having a great day, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that looks like a. Could it be? And then before you could,
I get it. So you were concerned because your dog loves to eat shit, and was in danger of going over to eating this human's shit.
in
The shit on the
danger.
side of the road.
He did eat the shit, and it's the second time it's happened to me.
Dude,
And then that motherfucker wants to lick me in the face
All right.
on the way home.
I've never. This is not. Is this? Do you guys have these? Is this just? Am I the odd man out on this?
You might be.
Do you guys see people shitting on hiking trails and stuff?
I've never seen that. No.
I've never seen a dog eat human shit.
No.
They will every time.
And
They
Todd-
will every time.
No kidding.
Every time.
Todd, how are we 100% sure this was a human that shit?
Yeah, did you see the shit happen?
Oh yeah.
So
He studied it.
He did study it. That's why I'm asking.
There's SpaghettiOs in it.
being that this isn't the first time that being that this isn't the first time that it's happened to me.
Why does it make it a human though?
You can sometimes you can just tell. Sometimes you just know.
How so, Todd? Enlighten me.
Are you really want to dig into this like deep? No pun intended.
I want to
Deep
rescue
dive?
Todd because there was a I don't know if you're familiar with or you've heard that George Clooney is apparently like the world's greatest prankster.
Yep.
And he was telling a story on one of the talk shows one time about how he was staying at another famous person. I don't remember who, but he was staying at their house. And as a joke,
It's
the
my
guy
house.
had he was staying at Todd's house, and the guy had a cat, and he doted over the cat. The cat was his whole world and everything. So he went to bed, and George Clooney got up and decided to take a shit in the cat's litter pan.
What?
And the guy came out in the morning and looked and was like, "Oh my God, I gotta take my cat to the vet. There's something wrong with my cat." Because it took.
That's why Clooney's not allowed in my house anymore.
Yeah,
Shit
but
in somebody's cat's
that guy.
litter box.
Sometimes you just know. You just know that's a human shit in my cat's litter box.
Len, you ever shit in a strange place?
No.
Never. Oh, okay.
There's a lot of hiking trails out here, and people take a lot of dumps on the trails.
Oh wow.
You would
I
think
gotta
with that
move
many
there.
hiking trails that they would have a shitting trail.
Yeah.
Just completely devoted to shitting on the trail.
That's
Todd, did you-
organic.
Todd, did you run out of grievances today? Like,
Yeah, I'm done.
was
I'm
this
done.
was this like the last one in the jar? And Mary's like,
This-
"You're not
that-
gonna
no,
do,
that
you're
was
not gonna
actually-
do the
that was
human
actually-
feces thing, are you?"
No, that's really fresh because actually the good news this time was the dog. This time the dog that ate the shit only freaking ate it. The last time he ate it and then rolled in what was left.
Oh, I love your dog.
Yeah. Mary's like, "Oh, please don't take out the brown jar of feces grievances. Don't take the jar of feces grievances out for the show. I don't have anything left. I've talked about everything."
That's fresh.
Such a good dog.
Who's a good boy?
Oh,
It's a legit grievance. When your dog eats human shit, you'll be bummed, like me.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
I've managed to limit my dog's exposure to human shit. I don't know how,
I think most people do. Yeah. This is a real problem in Seattle.
Can't say I've ever had a problem. We've been walking the dogs and one of them just dropping in some human shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this to the test.
Andy and Len, I hope this is going.
Hey, when I'm
I hope
back in
this is
Michigan,
going
I'll help you out.
exactly-
I will show you how attracted they are to a deuce in the field.
Andy and
tell
Len,
you,
I
Bob,
hope
this
this is going exactly the way that you hoped it would go.
It's perfect.
Bob, this is just
Perfect.
This is just like being on the nonsense zone.
Excellent.
I was going to say, speaking of which, guys, Dylan came across and did ask what your guys' podcast is about. So if you want to take a quick second.
Absolutely, yeah. Take more than a few seconds, but we could. Since we're done with grievances, let's throw it back over to you guys. If you want to give the audience, here's what we're all about. Here's how we
Tell me more.
Let's maybe even go back to like how you guys got started.
Well, tell me how you met first, because you guys look like a great couple.
Are you
Dude,
talking to
the
me and
things
Len?
we've done.
Because-
Oh, we've seen so much. So much.
Len and I met in the 5th grade. Yeah, and it was love at first sight.
Yum. I wouldn't eat his shit though.
Just roll around.
His
in
dog
it.
would though.
Yeah.
Passed the
Yeah, I
test. He passed the test.
Maybe a quick bite and then I'd roll in it.
So Len, Len is single-handedly the funniest person I've ever met, and that's in 40, going soon to be 46 years. It's an accomplishment.
Rubbing it in.
We just what's that?
Rubbing it in.
Yeah. Well,
Ageist.
Bob, we just met. Soon.
Ageist.
Soon.
Yeah. Old guys are cool too.
So we had growing up, we had I equate it to the Jackass group. I read an interview after one of the Jackass movies. They said, what was it like, on set? And they said that from the beginning that they start rolling film to the time that they wrapped, your stomach was tied up in knots because you knew at some point some big prank was going to come out and hit you in the face, and in your day was going to be ruined. And that is exactly what it was like growing up with our group of friends. And
Every single day.
just never knew. And and then we are the two that just kind of kept in touch after school. And I actually was in a position to hire Len for a job at one time. Biggest fucking mistake I ever made.
Wow.
No, I had to have conversations
tough
with him
love
as
friendships, Corey.
as a supervisor. I had to say words like, Len, stop shitting in the girls' bathroom and not flushing.
Minor stuff.
Little
How
things.
did
He'd
you
have
know?
bugs
Did
in
you
the
just
office.
know? Did you just kind of
Oh,
know?
absolutely.
It was human
You
shit.
knew it was
absolutely.
his?
All right.
Everybody knew. Somebody shit in the bath. Oh, somebody shit in the girls' bathroom. It was Len. It had to be Len.
Mm-hmm.
Trust
And
me.
then,
Trust me. Todd and I know what you mean about supervising friends.
I wonder who
You said
those poor
friends?
bastards are that he's talking about.
Couldn't be us.
Yeah. Like to meet
So,
them. They
Len,
sound like
I'm
swell
hogging-
guys.
Len, I'm hogging the conversation here. Jump in here.
No, I just I think it
No,
was
I definitely
probably-
shit in those girls' bathrooms. Yep.
I had to go so bad.
Also, there's a couch in the ladies' room, right?
Actually, there was.
Yeah,
Oh, a
it was a
was.
disgusting,
fainting
nasty couch.
Yeah.
It-
Oh man, the things that
that
couch
was
must
where
have
my
done.
boss went in and had sex with the girls that worked in the building.
Nice. I hope
It was
he's
the
listening.
Wild Wild West working there.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Whole new tangent right there. We should get on that.
he always had a dime or a nickel for the tampons.
Wow.
Dimes and nicks, baby.
Sometimes they
Dimes and
say
nicks.
you don't want to burn bridges to past employers, but those people don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, no, I would say that in front of him, and he would laugh and probably nod. No, that was not me taking a dig at all. It was more admiration than anything. And then, so, yeah, I mean, so school, working together, yeah, we just always kept in touch. And not too long ago, I mean, for a long time, I was thinking about, I want to do something. I want to do something, some kind of a show. I was on different podcasts in the past and had a good time. I've never hosted a show before, which I've learned is much different than being on a show. But I couldn't think of anybody because I was sure that Len would not say yes. So I just was like, I can't find a co-host. I can't find a co-host. Then finally one day I was like, Len, if I threw a show together, would you be on it? And he shocked me and said yes. And here we are.
Yeah, it's been fun. We're
Awesome.
We're green as hell, but that's been a fun ride so far.
Very green, but
Like shit.
and oddly enough, we both live in northern New York, but we live about 40 minutes from each other. So, and now I have a kid on the way, and he's got a busy life, and it's just like it's not easy for us to get together. And this is an excuse for us just to hang out. And we've said different times, if nobody watches the show, at least we're just having a blast doing it. So
Yeah, and the show's basically about nonsense. We just kind of shoot the shit and bring up some funny topics and kind of roll with that. Just
it's
trying to bring laughter to, I don't know, laugh at us.
To a
laugh
cynical
at,
world.
I love it.
yes,
Dogs
You said Northern New York?
Yeah, we're way
northern
up
New
north,
York,
yeah.
right on the Canadian border.
Okay. Okay.
About an hour south of Ottawa.
Ottawa.
I was gonna
You guys say progress?
No, I was gonna say I can hear it. I can honestly hear it. Yeah, for sure.
We eat dog shit. They don't eat ours.
Wow.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's backwoods.
Yeah.
How far are you guys away from Lake George?
3
about
hours.
3 hours. Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Lake George.
Oh, wow, cool.
Mm.
I was just there.
Lake George is beautiful.
Last week, I think I was in Lake George. Yeah.
Oh,
the
what
shit,
was the
the
shirt?
shit and
What was-
trails at Lake George are not to be believed.
I'm going to think of that now every time I'm there.
Len, what was the shirts that you always bought?
Oh,
you bring them
Riley's.
back- Riley's. Do you have a Riley shirt? You spent time in Lake George.
I don't have a Riley shirt. I don't.
Oh.
I go. I used to go there for Americade.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a little place
I've-
called Riley's there. It's they sell like dollar t-shirts. It's like a little souvenir shop.
No. That's way far away from the helicopter pads and
yeah.
mansions that Todd would be staying at. You wouldn't.
No.
Set foot into Riley's.
No. Truly, I stayed in a place that Mary and I stayed in a place there called the Sitting Bull Ranch, a dude ranch, and it was so disgusting. Mary and I stayed 4 days, and she wouldn't sleep in the bed without her being fully clothed, and she took showers in her shoes.
She's like, yeah.
It was the most disgusting place ever. She's like, I am not letting my skin touch anything in this place.
Wow. If our dog eats one more lump of human shit, we're leaving.
Are you sure there wasn't an H in the title?
Shit and
Shitting
bull.
bull.
I was gonna say,
Shit and bull.
Todd, you should have known better just by the name of that place that you were walking
Yeah.
into a dump.
I know. I should have known better. Stayed there twice.
He's a glutton
there.
for punishment.
He didn't say Mary stayed there twice. He said he stayed there twice.
That is exactly, Bob. You are very astute.
Yep.
You know what? That piece of shit hotel I stayed at, I think they probably turned their stuff around. I should go back.
Where are you going, Todd? Oh, back to New York? I'm not fucking going. Great.
No, she kept going. She went when we stayed at
Shit
nicer
bull.
places.
Got any rooms available?
No, she
Single bed only.
went back when we started staying at nicer places. It was motorcycle weekend, man. Americade's like the biggest motorcycle rally.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
bigger than
Super
Sturgis.
awesome. Yeah, it's super cool.
That bathroom had one hell of a glory hole in it. Todd's like, I got to get back to that thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
You've touched on one of our favorite subjects.
Glory holes? All right.
Speaking
Glory
of,
holes. Yes.
Yeah, hold on. Before we dive deep into glory holes, we got a
Is it
shot
time?
in here.
Jesus.
We got a shot
That's what I'm
sitting here
talking
that's
about.
getting warm. So, ladies and gentlemen, out in Facebook Live and YouTube, if you've got a drink ready, lift it up. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Salute.
Salute.
Here. Peach.
All
Crown
right.
Peach today, baby.
Is that what you
Oh,
got?
really?
Oh yeah.
What's the
It's
beer?
summertime, baby. It's 85 degrees. Sun's out.
What's the beer?
What kind of weird
Oh,
apples?
Thank you for asking. I'm drinking a little of that Bat Squatch, hazy IPA,
Yeah, I remember that bad Squatch.
but from Rogue Brewing.
Yep.
Solid
Fridge for
stuff.
Almost a year.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't give that stuff away.
Todd loves it.
Oh my god, dude.
It's
What's
good.
it called?
It's
Rogue
good
Squatch?
to you.
Oof.
Bat Squatch.
Rogue
Bat
Squatch?
Squatch.
Is that what it's called?
Bat
And-
Squatch from Rogue Brewing.
Bat Squatch. Oh,
Ended up
do you have to
using
take
it to-
antibiotics after that?
Ended up using
I
it
have
to
to take
clean a
antibiotics
cast
after
iron
most
pan.
everything.
Yeah.
It's
Good
guano.
to get the human shit stains out of stuff.
Like your dogs.
Yep.
All right, guys, can we quickly pivot over here to TT's TikToks?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Andy and Len, by now you'll probably recognize that all of our theme songs consist of Todd just repeating the title over and over again.
Not all of them. That's not necessarily true.
Exactly.
That is true.
And
all
no,
the
and
ones
if you
that
look-
don't,
if
we've
you listen
canceled. We don't
closely-
do those segments anymore.
There's that TikTok.
and the beautiful pink and purple dank cloud beard that you see Corey having in that photo, that's not real. Just so you're aware, that's all done on computers. So
It's all AI.
Just so you're aware, yeah.
Even
People
though I had my
lost their
beard
jobs
dyed
for that.
purple already, and Nick informed me I didn't have to.
I say, oh man, I forgot to fucking call you. God damn it.
Took months to get that shit out.
Yeah. All right, sir.
All right, first one I got here for you guys. I saw this the other day, and I could not stop laughing
That
at
is
it.
probably one of the oldest videos on the internet, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have not seen it before.
Unless there's an updated version, but I'll shut my mouth.
So it's a lady trying to shoot a watermelon from a catapult, and it doesn't go so well.
Right in the kisser. Show that knight who's boss.
Dude.
Oh.
It's
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I love
Jesus
that.
Christ.
That had to hurt.
You said
Dead?
that's one of the oldest videos.
So
on the internet?
there's like that and like the grape stomping. They're pretty old. Yeah, they've
like the I Love Lucy grape stomping?
no the woman that was grape stomping the reporter and fell off and like
I remember that. I've seen that
collapsed
one.
one of her lungs.
Jesus.
I know this sounds like it's not the worst thing to say, but I hope she died just because.
I hope she died.
Just because somebody would have to put that in her eulogy. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Smoked in the face by a watermelon.
Hey,
yeah. As the guy that in high school was voted most likely to be killed by a watermelon to the face, I'm glad to see that somebody actually.
Somebody
Your high
actually
school-
did it.
Guys, hang on. Today's a big day. Death by watermelon. We got one.
I got one.
Your high school.
there's some government agency keeping track of all the deaths. Trust
Oh,
me.
yeah.
There is
Yes.
a spot for death by watermelon that they've been waiting to put someone in.
Oh, it was seedless.
All right, this next one I got for you guys. This was actually sent to me from Bob. And Nick, I think your idea of inventions, you should have come up with something like this by now, but it's already been done, sir.
Okay.
Jewel Cooler, the first car vent accessory for staying fresh and cold between your legs while driving around on a hot summer day. This one-of-a-kind breezy upgrade device will magnetically snap onto your car's vent and features our directional head that easily slides under your shorts. Then just crank up the fan speed and live your best life feeling crisp all summer long.
It's actually not a bad idea.
I thought it was a fantastic idea. I'm like, they're playing this
Horrible.
fast, but this is a brilliant move.
Horrible.
So this
I just
guy
sent this
Horrible.
to somebody actually.
this guy does a lot of really weird dumb
Horrible.
inventions, and some of them are okay. But
That's
I would
dumb.
never ride in a car with someone that was fucking doing that.
Yeah, it's, you
Imagine
dumbass.
lofting that around the fucking car.
It's dumbass. Why wouldn't you just buy a car with cooled seats?
I don't
So my
care
cars
about
have
any.
cool seats.
Listen, I don't care about any of that.
I feel like that is probably cheaper than buying a car with cooled seats, to be
Yeah,
honest with
I
you.
don't care about that either.
All right.
I'm saying just the mindset. Just knowing that your nut air is coming around the fucking my face while we're sitting in a car on a car ride. That's disgusting.
Your nut air's doing what?
Eating a burrito.
Coming
around my
your
face. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Todd,
I've had to
Well,
deal with.
well, wait a minute. The thing magnetically seals to the vent, and it's blowing. It's pushing air into your nutsack. I guess it would come up from their shorts. You'd smell, but
Yeah, what do you think shooting out the other
No.
leg? Nut air.
you're smelling the other leg of the driver of the car.
Yes.
You're a leg smeller.
Mixed nuts.
When there's a jet of air shooting out his shorts, then yeah, I don't want to sit through that.
what he's saying is that the
hold on, I'm
normal
trying to do-
flow of the air conditioning in the car past your balls out to the rest of the car is tolerable. But if you put a high jet stream of air on somebody's balls, he's not riding in the car with you.
Yeah, the normal flow of air does not. There's several layers of clothing. That you're sending air, that you are filtering air through someone's balls, basically.
You're hoping that all of the ball sweat, all the ball stank, is staying within those several layers
Yeah,
of clothing.
yes.
In the shorts.
That's
and
why
then
we
going.
wear clothes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I think.
Yeah.
I think we've
No,
Car with cooled
that one
seats.
to
That's
death.
what I say.
When-
this guy took $1,000 off the trade-in value of one of my cars.
Oh, I sure did. If we had one of them, it would have been 2,000.
All right, this last one I got for you guys. Todd, I saved this one for this week for you because I wanted you to see this. So this is a Ukrainian soldier that's a female. There's several.
No,
as you guys will see.
I didn't notice those
feel
big
like
old
you're
hootie
soft
macks on
soap
her.
in that intro.
I thought it was a dude, Vladimir.
So here you go.
I
I love the Ukraine.
This is my card. I am Ukrainian, and this is my church. I am Ukrainian.
I'm American, and I can get you a green card.
There you go. That's TikToks for the big boys.
That's wrong on a lot of different levels.
Yes, it is.
But I love it.
All right, TCSA. Jesus, I've never heard Todd raise his voice to that kind of thing before. Todd,
You should.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sorry, Andy. I think it was Andy. Where's Len that I just cut off there?
Len's over
No.
there.
You said
Len's over there.
you never heard him raise his voice like that. I said you should be with him when he watches his dog eat human shit.
If you think that my voice was loud, you should have heard Mary scream. I thought I thought the world was ending.
I would be like, yes.
No.
I love the
Dude, and
notion
here's
that
the
there's
suck part.
somebody-
Every now and again, too, when we take the dogs out, inevitably at some point during the ride, one of them sticks their head into the front seat, and they're like, "Hey, let me see if I can give you a big kiss on the face for no good reason." So after a freaking, and so it literally, I have the 5. It's like instead of like the 5-second rule, it's a 5-day rule. My dogs aren't allowed to lick me after a shit eating incident.
Oh yeah.
Time out. Hold on. So you've got multiple dogs, right? Just for
Two
Andy and
dogs.
Len and anybody else who is just now tuning in for the first time to the show. Multiple dogs, and you've got big dogs. These
Big
aren't
dogs.
These aren't small dogs.
Yeah, he does.
They're not small.
You have. I think. I don't think I'm going out of. I'm talking out of school to say that you have a literal passenger van to cart
Yes.
yourself and Mary and these giant dogs around.
Yeah,
Right.
Yes.
You're living in the
Like
Pacific
the A-Team
Northwest.
van?
Like just
Exactly
like an
like the
18 van,
A-Team
except
van.
for
Right.
except there's a huge, more comfortable bedding. Dude, people could live back there. It's a luxury apartment in a van.
Oh
It is-
yeah.
our dogs have it made.
But he is Hannibal
Nice.
in this scenario. Yes. It's the A-Team van.
Love it when a good plan comes together.
Exactly. So he's in
Yes.
the Pacific Northwest. There's all sorts of trails specifically to take your dogs out, and there are documented on the internet now, I think it's safe to say, problems with people taking shits on these trails.
Again, I still want to know how we know this was a human shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you. I understand, and I have those same questions, but I'm tabling that for now just to say what I'm
Wait a minute,
about to
wait,
say,
wait,
which
wait.
is, hold on, Todd, because I don't understand why you're not filling this passenger van with all manner of blankets and towels and other paraphernalia to clean your dogs after what I assume is a guaranteed roll in the human shit every time you take them out for a walk.
No. See, Bob, you just kind of pinpointed the issue. You don't listen. So the dog that ate, and then rolled in the human shit, no longer with us anymore. God bless his soul. Loved him to death, Jackson. Action Jackson. He ate and then rolled in it.
Oh yeah.
The dogs that are with us currently now just eat the shit. They don't roll it too. So and we do keep all the paraphernalia.
My
But
mistake.
unfortunately, once it's in their mouth and under their lips and jowls and whatnot and in their teeth, there's no cleaning out with the blankets and all the stuff that's in the car. That's the problem.
Did you name Action Jackson after Carl Weathers?
Carl Weathers was named after Action Jackson.
R.I.P.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
R.I.P.
They're both gone, and it's sad.
And now the dog and I have Bo Jackson
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
and Lord
Goes
Maximus.
two ways.
Lord Maximus and Bo Jackson. My two
But Todd, I
biggies.
think that you're illustrating my point in that if you, as you so very vividly retold, there's literal his jowls and in between his teeth are all filled with this human waste.
Yes.
But you've got nothing in your passenger van to help to alleviate the situation once they get done with said walk, and they're going to try to kiss you, open mouth, tongue kiss you.
I was really hoping you were going to say that you would hope that his van was filled with Bunsen burners and beakers to test that human shit, find out where it came from.
That's for the
Vile.
lab in the West Wing of the complex.
Yeah, forgot about the lab.
Yeah.
I'm confused by this line of questioning. Next.
As you should be.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm going to do you back.
And by the way, not for
Yeah.
nothing. We should let Len do more talking because you fuckers aren't very funny at all. Andy, you're pretty funny. Len,
No.
Len's
the guy.
the comedy
Ready for a
gold.
question because I don't think we're doing sports today.
Sports is done.
Yeah. I'm going to dish it over to Nick Bader here for Nick's existential question of the week.
I knew this day would come.
What number are you thinking of?
Seriously.
Oh, another theme in which Todd just said the name of the segment. Kind of crazy.
What am I supposed to say? Nick eats shit on a fucking walking path. And
Can we all
existential question of the week?
Walking path.
can we all agree that Len is going to answer this question?
Oh, wow.
And
Yes, we
hey,
can.
Len, no pressure, but you better be funny, motherfucker.
Yeah. What the hell?
All right, I think that guys, I think that we are simply because we have you as a guest in the show. We're pushing the envelope. We got another shot sitting here in front of us. We're only doing one show tonight instead of two.
Hang on.
We really don't have a reason to hold back, and we're just gonna
Hold on.
whoever let the spirit move them. Pour the shots. Not
Don't
gonna
feel
say who it
pressure.
was. Yep. Don't feel pressure.
We're not pushers.
Absolutely not. But please, let's fucking get on with it.
And if you have different pronouns, we'll address you as such. So just let us know.
They're pouring a shot. They're doing it with us. Here we go.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers again.
Cheers.
Salancha.
That's true of you.
All right, sir.
KB, what up? All right, so this installment of Nick's existential question. Let's see. We got two here. Shuffle them up. Let's see which one we got first. I want to know from each one of you guys, and that is not Schnozzcast specific. Each one of you guys, what is your most unpopular music opinion?
I already did that one.
Last time.
Well,
I didn't do it.
Yeah, Todd didn't, and they didn't.
Yeah, and they didn't either.
Right.
This is expertly why I put this one on top, and I have two questions because I knew that more than half of the people on this show did not answer this
Corey,
question.
looks like I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I got time.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah.
And change your shirt.
Okay.
All right. So, Todd, go ahead, buddy.
Wait, did
He
you
forgot the question.
swing it over the thing like what? Wait, what?
Please
Clarify
restate
the
the question for Todd.
You can't. So, it's like me. You know how you always say that I don't want to be the dancing bear, right? You have to secretly kind of lead me into something, right? So with Todd, it's the same way. You can't tee him up and repeat the question instantly because he'll still say, well, hold on. He'll ask a couple questions until you've kind of forgotten about it, and then he'll go, can you repeat the question?
Okay,
Because
hold
he
on.
wants to be the one to ask
So
you
you're
to repeat
saying
the
that
question.
you have dissected
Oh, yeah.
the essence of Todd Dillon.
Yep.
You've pulled out the Rosetta Stone, the key
Yep.
that is Todd Dillon,
Mm-hmm.
and you know exactly what he's all about.
The Ark
You're
of the
just playing him
Covenant.
like a fiddle.
Well,
Hey, Len
because
and Andy.
I've tried.
Len and Andy,
Okay.
ask Nick when my birthday is.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
When is Todd's birthday?
It's in January. Good night, everybody.
I'm like, he doesn't know shit about shit other than he got the month right.
January 3rd.
Nope.
So, Todd, the
Fourth.
only reason
Nope.
5th.
Nope.
the only reason Nick even knows that your birthday's in January because it's the same month as his.
Exactly. I know. He tried to claim that he knew me. He's
January 1st.
He didn't know me.
January 1st.
Nope.
2nd.
Nope.
Damn it.
17.
It's the last day of Capricorn, baby. Last day.
Oh, 29th.
Me and Martin Luther King. No.
No.
19th.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Only the second guess.
See, I told you I knew it.
Exactly.
He was just toying with you.
Clarifying question. Can you repeat the question?
Son of a bitch.
You told me you had him all figured out.
I do. What I haven't figured out because I'm like, you can't put him on the spot and try and preemptively clarify the question because he will need it reclarified.
All right. Well, I'm just going to take a step back then because you got this handled.
Oh, dude, I'm on top of it.
All right.
All right. So
You guys got that down pretty good, by the way.
what's that?
Len keeps on pointing over to Andy's screen. Andy turns and looks at him. they're doing it very, very, very well.
Yeah. They're in the same room. Don't let that green screen fool you. They are in the fucking same room. They're not in separate places.
4
they know
feet
what's
apart.
going on. They're like, what kind of idiots are we going to look like if we're both sitting next to each other? At least make it look like they are countries apart. Look
You know
how
you were
far
asking
they
me to
are.
drive 30 miles to come to your house just to guest on this stupid podcast. Yes, that's what I said, motherfucker.
No.
Get over here.
3 hours away. He's like,
He didn't realize that we
What did
weren't.
you say? 3 hours? Yes. Sorry. Not 30 miles. 3 hours.
yep.
He didn't realize we were halfway to Detroit before he.
God damn
Nudging
it,
me
man.
under the table.
Len, did you not read the text? They said they were coming in on fucking Zoom. We're not even fucking supposed to be there in person.
Did you
Turn
just see me
around.
pass that pen to Andy? Did you guys see me pass the pen to Andy? It was so perfect.
No, but I'm going to
The
rewatch
video's
it.
going to be awesome.
Moving on. I'm rewatching it later. All right.
Okay, so Todd.
Has anyone
sir.
answered this question?
No.
All
There's
right.
a lot of editorializing here going on. So,
Yeah.
what is your most unpopular music opinion?
My most unpopular music opinion.
Repeating the
That's
question.
pretty easy because music neophytes typically challenge me on this one fact. And this is fact, not speculation.
Okay,
The
speculation
greatest
it is.
Go on.
The greatest musical artist
Mm-hmm.
in the history of the world, universe, and time. Prince.
And that's
That
unpopular.
was relevant. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because
how is that
Nick doesn't
unpopular?
like Prince. Because Nick doesn't like Prince.
Okay,
What?
so one
What?
Nick doesn't like.
Nick never
Nick
said he
doesn't
didn't like
like it.
Prince.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
Yes, he has.
really?
Yes, he
I didn't
did.
say
No, he
And-
didn't.
and
Hold
I've-
on.
Bat Dance is a brilliant song. Bat Dance.
Wait, did you just throw? Did you
All
just
over
say
the
bat
place.
dance?
Bat
Guano.
Dance, brilliant.
You could have said, darling Nikki.
Purple
You could have
Rain,
said,
when
little.
Dove-
You went with
Doves
bat dance.
Cry,
I like
Bat
it.
Dance.
I like it.
It's all
Nick.
over the place. It's got a little bit of everything.
What Nick said was Prince is fucking weird, and I don't know why so many people like him. And then Bob and Todd have opened my eyes to Prince since, and that he's an awesome guitarist.
Yeah.
And he's very musically
Yeah,
inclined.
Todd doesn't.
And he
remember
wrote
that
more number one songs that were sung by other folks that he didn't even need to bless with his name.
So Todd doesn't remember that night where we actually had this conversation. But let's put Nick aside. You're saying that your unpopular opinion for most folks is that they don't understand the musical genius that Prince was.
Can you restate the question? Was it most folks or
Jesus
just
Christ.
folks?
No, your
Yeah.
most unpopular music opinion.
Yeah, folks was not in the question.
Didn't apply just to Nick.
My most unpopular music opinion.
Yeah, so like most people would be like, really? You like them?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Then this one because I know this is gonna hit Bob right in the frickin' taint. I think the
Just
Grateful
punch up.
Dead, and I went to one of their concerts before Jerry Garcia died, is the worst band in the history of the universe.
Oh my God!
Shots
Wait,
are fired.
hold on.
Shots
Say
are
that,
fired.
say that,
Hold on. Wait a second.
Fucking
Wait
say
a
that
second.
one.
Wait a second.
Say that one more time,
Wait a
Todd
second,
Dillon.
buddy.
The Grateful Dead, with Jerry Garcia and without, is the worst band ever, and I wouldn't pay one nickel
All
to
right,
see them.
so
Bob just walked off the show, everyone.
I'm going to
He's
take
jumping
over
on the plane.
hosting tonight.
He's done.
Careful, Nick. If you rip that blue shirt, Len has to take his off too.
Seriously.
This is bullshit.
Bob just ripped his shirt off. He's got all kinds of Grateful Dead tattoos.
He's got,
Oh my God!
he's got a Jerry Garcia tramp stamp.
I've got a Jerry
Dancing
Garcia
Bears.
tattoo, and their band still sucks.
Wow, what a kick in the ass.
Actually, I have 3 Jerry Garcia tattoos. Ty's great, music not so much.
Andy and Len, if you're looking for a third for your nonsense zone, we've got someone who needs a job on a podcast pretty quickly.
Todd, you're available.
Yes.
Just have to
100%.
You can already see who the talent is. Me and Nick.
That's right, buddy. Wow, you were a
look at that.
millisecond
Wow.
away.
Well, he didn't have to give Corey the middle finger, but he did.
I was gonna say.
Right there.
I was gonna say the one that's been showing.
He's like,
Tell me more short jokes.
fuck you, Bob, but not just that. Fuck you too, Corey.
Yes.
Watch this, guys. All right, Todd's now officially.
Oh, dude, don't do that.
Off the
we're,
show.
We're just fucking around. Are you serious?
No, I didn't. I just
Oh,
muted,
good.
I just muted his mic.
All right. Yeah, I could have done that.
Todd, don't worry, buddy.
Just showing Todd my power.
Oh, no, he's aware.
Todd, don't
He
worry.
likes to poke the bear.
Don't worry, buddy. The studio's in my home, so
Thank you.
I could shut this whole thing down.
All right, well, Todd, I will definitely agree with the unpopular part of that opinion. You want to move on from there?
Well,
We need to know
Len and Andy's
Len
answer.
and Andy's.
Right,
yeah.
to Len and Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Or on from
Go ahead,
Todd
Len.
to somebody else.
All right, Len, go ahead, buddy.
Go ahead, Len.
I don't really have anything.
It
You
does.
want to shoot it to Andy?
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be well thought out. It seems like you're getting put in the spotlight, but just something stupid that you're
please,
like.
please don't let my completely
Like
over the top
Chumbawamba not being
rage-filled
very good.
response to Todd's answer throw you off.
It could just be something like
We don't care.
You were kicking the
Chumbawamba's
tires,
not very good.
kicking the tires with some
Chumbawamba sucks.
some of your-
Maybe that's your opinion.
some of your friends growing up, and you were like, "Oh, I like so and so," and they're like, "What the fuck? You like?" Yeah, so
Yeah.
it could be just something unpopular that you. Yeah.
He's got something.
Yeah.
He's got something. Oh, the gears are
I
turning.
remember
He's got something.
it was our 8th grade trip. We went to a music store and I bought a Saxon tape.
Who?
Saxon?
Who is that?
Heavy metal?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, they were like back in the 80s. I remember as a kid, one of my friends' older brothers listened to it, and I don't think they had anything good, but I saw it and I was like, Saxon. And I never heard it. I didn't hear the end of it for like 2 years.
Saxon, take my money.
Saxon.
And
I was the only
Len, what caught my attention that I never heard the end of on the bus on our senior trip?
Oh God.
When I saw a neon sign at a restaurant.
Ravioli.
So we're on our senior trip.
What?
We're on our senior
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're on our bus. We're on this bus, and everybody's like, "Oh, hey, look at that car! Oh, hey, look at that girl! Hey, look at that!" And I go, "Ravioli," because there was like a big ravioli sign on an Italian restaurant, and I just didn't hear the rest. Like, oh,
Were you a larger child?
He was
Oh,
hungry.
this isn't your
I weighed
unpopular
130
music opinion.
pounds. No.
Okay,
never heard
good.
that
I was
song.
trying to figure out who Ravioli was.
I think
And
Richie
did I miss
Valens
the boat
sang it.
on this
I
awesome
thought it was
ska
a
band,
compliment to
Ravioli?
Meatloaf. I thought they opened for Meatloaf in 1978.
It might-
I was gonna say, is there number one pasta duchy? Like I didn't
On the
know if
left-hand
Ravioli
side.
was a band.
On the left-hand side?
One of Weird Al.
yeah, they were more of a side dish, or I guess that would be an opening.
I'm running out of ways that I could push the microphone away in disgust.
You
You can only
made
do
me
that
tell
so
my
many times.
He made me tell my Saxon story, and he comes out with ravioli.
Saxon.
I mean,
Well, then,
With-
Len, you got to hold
No,
his feet
that
to the
wasn't-
fire and make him tell his unpopular music opinion.
Len, there wasn't much to
All
back
right,
the ravioli up either. It was just the
No.
word ravioli that he
Ravioli,
screamed out
that
of
was
the
it.
bus.
So
That's like
well, yeah, no, just everybody was like, oh, noticing everything, and of course, I don't know, yeah.
he's going back to the
but-
ravioli.
So
So no,
seriously.
yeah, unpopular music. Yes, gotcha. All right, so I would say it's a toss up between the fact that I think Phil Collins has some nice music, and
say
that's not a.
It's horrible now. He was good when he was young, when his voice wasn't.
Oh,
good.
he's nearly dead. I saw
Yeah.
like the Genesis Going Away concert or whatever. And just recently, I saw like a video clip of it, and he looked like he's 102, and he's sitting on a bench, and he can't move, and he just
Cocaine and hoes will do that to you.
And
Yeah,
ravioli.
But no,
What do you think was
so
in those
one of-
raviolis?
one of our earlier episodes, I was talking about my daughter. I have a toddler daughter that I made a music playlist for her to fall asleep to, and I mentioned Christopher Cross's. I have a couple of Christopher Cross songs on it, and and Len has not let me heard the end of that. So
Isn't that Chris
I have no, not Chris
No.
Cross.
You're thinking Red Cross?
No, I'm thinking crisscross.
No, Chris-
Jump.
No. You're
They make fun
thinking
of
like
it.
Sailing.
yeah, when you
Arthur's
get drunk
theme?
on the moon in New York City.
Yeah.
Yes, Arthur's theme. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Which is
Christopher
actually
Cross.
Len and I share that as one of our favorite movies. Arthur.
So
Well,
was this?
'cause
The song was "Jump, Jump," right?
a daddy Mac will make you.
Yeah.
Jump.
Okay.
Jump.
Todd, I'm there with you. I'm
So
with
one
you,
of them
buddy.
is dead. I don't know if it's Daddy Mac or Mac Daddy. But one of them
Exactly.
died.
Mac Daddy, Daddy Mac.
Wait, are we not talking about
Yeah.
Christopher Cross anymore?
I don't know who this.
I thought
I
that's
guess
who we were
it
talking
is
about.
Chris Cross.
Chris
No,
Cross.
Christopher Cross is not Chris Cross. They're two different things.
Christopher Cross sang.
right,
I'm
sang
sure
about
in
pasta.
social settings, people didn't call him Christopher.
No.
Yeah.
The Chris Cross, yes.
Yeah.
He was Chris Cross.
Yeah.
And yes.
Huh. He was
And
great
the
at
Mac,
tic
the
tac
Mac
toe.
Dad'll make you. Yeah.
I'm confused now.
I would.
So-
I'm not surprised.
I
would
think
say,
Daddy Mac is dead.
Some of them
Yeah.
try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme
Well,
like this.
Just that they
That's
can't
true.
do that. They aren't
They
able
wore
to
their
rhyme
clothes
like
backwards.
this. Yes.
I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
Chris Cross
that
isn't coming off whack.
Len and Andy's answers were spot on and definitely fulfilled the criteria of unpopular music opinion. Haxon,
Yeah, can you edit
And
the
Christopher
ravioli
Cross.
story out though?
of course I can.
Okay, good. You can do that in post, maybe.
No, that
Because it really didn't
Hold
have an
on.
ending.
I
It was
can't-
just on a bus, and then we
if
saw
I-
ravioli.
if I edit it out,
which
I
I still
can't-
don't understand.
if I edit
and
it
I don't
out-
want to keep going back to it. Though.
if I edit it out, I can't use
So-
ravioli as
Sorry,
the
but
title.
go
That's
back to
gonna be
the
the name of the episode.
Here we go.
The
To
only
give
way
you
I
the
can have
ending.
ravioli as a title is if I keep the segment in.
Not today, Satan.
He's trying again. He's trying
Yeah,
again.
no,
He is just,
give-
dude. He
I
is
need to
pushing
give
this
Nick-
ravioli envelope, isn't he?
I need to give Nick
hungry.
closure.
Ravioli.
Closure.
No, hold on. Nick does not need closure. Nick's not the kind of guy who needs closure.
As
We can
God
just
is my
move on.
witness, I swear to God to you,
Yeah.
I may not be, and I am not, there's not a sarcastic fucking word in this sentence, but I may not be able to go to sleep tonight because I'm like, what the fuck happened with this fucking ravioli?
Ravioli.
Where did it come
I know.
from? Was it a sign?
Yeah,
Were they
no,
on the bus?
yeah.
Then no closure. No closure.
No
it is.
closure.
Yes. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
But I'm also
You're
empathetic
fine.
to Len, and I'm like, shut the fuck up about the ravioli. You know, I
Yeah,
get it.
quiet
No,
about
no.
it. We heard about the ravioli.
Andy
Yeah,
and Len.
Len's on the Saxon tip.
Andy and
Yeah, I
Len.
wanna
Right,
hear some
Andy and
Saxon.
Len. Andy and Len. Right now
What the fuck is
it's
Saxon?
hold on. Andy and Len. Right now it's just after 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
Within the next 2 hours, Nick will have had enough shots that he will forget all about this ravioli thing.
Oh.
We're not worried about it.
I'm not
God.
you.
It'll be fine. I've been
really-
here the last couple
I
weekends.
remember, you call me to remember things. You understand that, right?
Mm.
You're always like, hey, what happened last night?
I haven't the last couple of weeks though.
Did we have ravioli for dinner?
Last couple weeks, I'm not eating a second meal, so I get too fucked up.
Yes. Yep.
Is what
It's
it
the
is.
Irish
You
exit
was
in your own
bugging
home.
me.
The
Yes.
Irish exit in your own home.
Well, we can
right.
talk about that later.
We can. So that was the first question.
That was the first question. Yeah,
Okay.
that was the first one. So I'm going to need the music again.
Oh, of course.
Thanks.
We're doing the music every time now?
And the artwork, if you could.
No, I'm not.
I've worked on a lot of artwork.
That's what I'm
Actually,
talking
don't
about.
get
no.
to see it.
Actually, no.
I've
you
worked
didn't.
on a lot of
You
music.
had one piece of artwork this week when we should have had
No,
two.
I have like 5 pieces out there that were like, yeah, I don't really want to do that segment anymore.
Wait, what?
I've got tons of music. just
Like
waiting
pick
to
of the
go.
week and things like that.
Pick of
Boost
the
news.
week.
The artwork's out there.
No,
never gets shown.
We just did Boost News.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So for the second question. Awesome answers, gentlemen. For the second question, what sound instantly stresses you out? And it can't be my voice.
We did
We've
that
done this,
already.
yeah.
We did that
I've never done
with
it.
the other one. You're gonna pull from the different
Dude,
area.
I'm
in the box.
trying to include our guests and Todd,
Well,
who
let's,
was not
let's try
here.
to include everyone with a question we haven't done yet.
It's not all about you, sweetheart. Okay.
Should be.
Oh,
about it.
Let's
shit.
see.
Yeah, I don't have anything funny for that one. So yeah, let's go to another question.
Thanks.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Oh,
Thanks,
perhaps
Andy.
you should text
Appreciate
Len.
that.
Hold on, Len. Where's my phone?
Len,
Okay.
you and I both know.
Have we done this one?
I don't think so.
If I say my wife's voice, I'm going to get a divorce. So
You know,
Hold on. She
this is
she
live,
doesn't
right?
listen to this show.
Yeah.
she doesn't listen to mine either. So it's all fine.
Right. Yeah, you're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got one now. So we got 2 that hopefully
Can you play the music?
have not been sure.
No, we just.
Chicken wing, chicken wing. Oh, damn it.
A dog and bologna.
I didn't think we were going to do it again. I went back to the main bank.
Okay, so here we go. just feels wrong without the music again. But
It
okay.
does.
What
Feels
about your
uninspired.
adult? What about your adult self would surprise your teenage self?
That is not the one you just asked me about.
I know,
Wow.
but I
We
know
don't
we've
have
never.
time
I
for
know
this.
we've never asked this.
Yeah,
We,
it's like
we don't have time for this.
Bob has left several times during this show.
I know.
Okay, he's getting a brew. So what about your adult self would surprise your teenage self?
Todd.
How much bigger my wiener got?
Oh my god.
Todd,
I was going to go the opposite direction.
listen, we've had
shrinking.
we've had many conversations, Todd. You've told me that your wiener's been big for many years. Okay, so
Yeah,
don't
when I was
even
a
try and play
teenager-
that game.
Like, it felt so natural. I'm like,
Your wiener?
What?
Okay, I don't want to hear about
It is natural.
the feeling that you get from your wiener. So
Even their wieners.
okay, so what about your adult self would surprise your teenage self?
Who's the question for?
I feel like Glenn has an answer.
Can I say everything?
Everything?
Oh god, yeah. Oh, where do I start? You guys, I guess it's early.
Oh, you could say everything. That's a great
Just about
existential
everything, yeah.
answer.
Oh,
It's a
my
great
God, yeah.
existential answer.
From music to cars and oh god, yes, and places to poop and pee. And
All right, moving
Yeah.
on.
If you
Again,
pack it in, you pack it out.
everything.
Again, we're back to the ass, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
just keeps on going back to it, yeah.
And my choice of ravioli.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody raise your hand if you've ever peed in a Mexican restaurant while sitting at the bar.
Am I on
There's a
camera?
hand. There's a hand.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a busy bar.
Certainly at that point there it was busy, yeah.
I had to think about it. I'm
Clean
like,
up at the bar.
I had to think about it.
As soon as I saw the concrete floor, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go."
And the train right underneath my chair. I'm like, this is meant to happen.
I got.
I just looked down, and there's a puddle below us, and it's getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, it sure was.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, okay.
I had to think
hang
about
on.
it.
Yeah,
Thankfully, you
this,
said.
this needs to be
Thankfully, you
discussed a little
said
bit.
Mexico because I was thinking, hey, that happened to me. In
No,
Budapest.
Mexican.
he didn't say Mexico. He said
Mexican.
Mexican restaurant.
No,
like could have been in the middle of Kansas City.
Yeah,
Mexican restaurant.
Potsdam, New
Can, not
York.
Coke.
Oh,
Potsdam, New York.
got it.
Uh,
My answer's my
Upper
answer's
New
still
York.
Budapest.
Lowndes County, Georgia.
Right.
So, okay, hang on, Len.
Yes, sir.
There's so many questions.
what was the reason? What precipitated the?
Well, we went to the bathroom. It was a super crowded night.
Well, hold on. When you say we, who's we? We went to the bathroom
Me and
Me and
Andy.
Andy.
Me and Andy and a few other friends.
together.
You guys go to the bathroom together, do you?
no, me
Same
and you were the
stall?
only one that went into the bathroom.
we cycle together. We do all kinds of things. The more we hang out, the more we have in common.
Okay, so you went to the bathroom with Andy, and were you both able to go, or did you get kind of squeezed out and there wasn't time and you had to leave?
I
without
was
going?
fine. We were both at the stalls. We were both at the urinals.
Stage fright.
Was it a
Stage fright?
urinal or a trough?
Yeah,
Urinal. It was
Yeah, it was
urinals.
a urinal.
Side by side.
whiskey dick. You couldn't.
No,
couldn't produce
go
a
ahead,
drop?
audience. It was all audience. There was a fella there, and he had oh shit, maybe like a 2-year-old. He was holding this kid in his hands, and the kid kept saying, "Look at Daddy, they're peeing, they're peeing." And I was like, "Oh, I can't pee with
Who's
this kid
only a
staring at me."
2-year-old in his hand while he's
Yeah.
at the urinal?
And I'm like, "How the fuck am I supposed to take a leak while this kid's paying attention to me?"
Look,
Pee on the
look
kid.
at the man while I go to the bed. Look,
You
You
son of a bitch. So I cut it off. I was like, I just can't do this.
okay.
So I went
you're
back.
back at the bar.
Back at the bar, we're drinking some
Unfulfilled.
more. My eyeballs start floating, and I'm thinking, well, I'll give it another whirl. So I go back by myself, and I go in. As soon as I start unzipping, here comes the guy with the nosy kid again. So the kid says again, "There he is. He's peeing again. He's peeing." I'm thinking, "You little fucker. I'm not peeing again." So out I went again. So I told Andy, I was like, "I'm not losing my spot at the bar again, but I really got to take a leak." So one thing led to another, and I was like, "You know what? This is a concrete floor. It's busy." So I tallied up to the bar, and I I let her rip.
He nudges me.
Yeah.
He nudges me and goes, "I'm weeing."
Now, I couldn't pee in front of a nosy toddler, but I could pee in front of 200 people at a bar.
Wait, hold on. There were 200 people at this bar?
Yeah, there was probably
College
Yeah,
town.
college
It was,
town.
yeah.
fully loaded.
Why didn't you just pee on the kid?
You know, I thought about it. I was like,
There are laws against that, Todd.
I was
No,
like,
there's not.
Easy, R.
Laws
Kelly.
against what he did anyway.
You know, Seattle had some different laws
that's a
out
good
that way.
point. That's a good point.
Look, kid. I'm trying to pee.
I'm still in. I'd be like, you like this, don't you?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Let me squirt you off here. Freaking.
If you're
is-
impressed by this.
Is this the part that would surprise your teenage self? Is that where you're getting?
No,
Just
no,
kinda
it wouldn't.
curious where
No,
we're
that's
coming
not the
around
part.
to.
That was one of the more adult things that I did.
He glossed over it, and Corey's like, no, hold on. We got to talk about this.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what would surprise your teenage self? And suddenly we're in a bar with Len and he's peeing on himself. So.
Because I wanted to know if it
That's
was
the great part about podcasts.
Oh no, he took it out.
That's okay.
Oh no!
That's I wanted to know
He
if this
didn't-
was a
he did
conscious
not piss his-
decision.
Oh yeah, I didn't pee myself.
He did not
Okay.
piss. He did not piss his pants.
Not a drop on the shorts. All
No.
over the bar.
You know, I banked it off the bar.
Oh, so there's a little backsplash.
Yeah, you know
You gotta
the,
call
the brass
you gotta
pipe.
call your
The
shot.
brass pipe that you rest your feet on was perfect.
Oh, no.
I hope this is the week that my mom decides to start listening to the show.
Yeah.
Me too.
Can I interest you in some Mexican food?
All right, so,
They failed their test that week.
The health inspection
so
got.
you got Len's answer.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Todd, go ahead.
Why would you?
He's
do
gonna
that?
he's gonna read the question again. He's forgotten the question.
Skipping over
No,
Todd.
I
to
already
Bob.
did it. I thought I did it. My wiener.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not go further into that. So, okay,
There
Bob.
you
What
go.
about you, buddy?
I think when I was wow, I'm probably gonna bring the room down. I'm really, really sorry. But
In 1954.
when I was a kid, I had a lot of anxiety about who I was. Like I didn't really know who I was supposed to be and what I was supposed to do when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. You didn't know.
A teenager.
So even when I was a teenager, man, I didn't know. I mean, you could Todd, you and I have talked about this. I graduated from Alma with you and still didn't know what I was going to do. So all of the things that I am today, I would probably be surprised about. The fact that I, put food on the table, 2 great kids, a bunch of really great buddies that, I think the world of. Like, I wouldn't have guessed that I would be this lucky.
Well, if you
You thought you'd be homeless, living in a ditch?
I was told that I would be ditch bound as a young man.
honestly,
I knew your industrious nature with Big Brothers Big Sisters. You were going to be a winner.
I did have.
I knew that you were going to be a winner.
That was when I started to figure out. I can't do this by myself. I need to hoodwink the townspeople into helping me to be successful, and that's where that started. So
that's awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
One honestly, all jokes aside.
yeah, I'm really sorry to bring.
No.
down.
Just one day.
He showed me the question. I'm like, fuck, this is really going to be a depressing answer.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
to me.
Just
I'm so sorry.
Nope.
I gave you a heads up though.
You can make it all good if just one.
Hey,
day,
hopefully you fast forwarded those 20 seconds while I answered that question.
get it all out of your system.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could just one day introduce us to those buddies, we would certainly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Trying to do that.
They're bigger than you. I'm not sure it would go well.
Well, I'm the tallest in the room, so I'd
Oh, you were.
I thought we weren't doing height jokes anymore.
it's a truth. This is a height truth.
I did not bring this up. I was done. I declared that I was done.
It's a height truth. Okay. All right. Moving on from that depressing answer.
Yeah.
Corey, what about you?
I warned you.
I would say the fact that I made it past 35 and that I'm married and I pay bills.
Made it
Yeah,
past
you
35
suckled
like
off
you're
the teeth.
alive past 35?
Yeah.
I had the same feeling.
That I made it past 35.
Well, yes, but
I had
also
that feeling.
me.
I had that.
Yes, and
Yeah,
two
I've
things can be
always had
true at
this-
once.
This feeling like I'm not gonna retire at 65, live to a ripe old age of 80. Like I'm never gonna make it that far.
Yeah, but
I always said that.
look at
shit.
you now,
If you stop vaping, you might actually make it even further.
Let's go fuck
The
yourself.
night is still young. I mean,
That is true.
I mean, you
That
don't
is
know
true.
if 80 is going to happen.
Dude, we're a year out. Give the guy a chance.
I'm so glad we had the nonsense zones, guys.
Oh shit!
All right, so who you
Ready?
missing?
All right, I
Just
guess
yourself?
I guess we're done.
Just you? No, did you answer this already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said
I was the
ravioli.
last one.
What's
You
that?
said
Or
what?
did you
Ravioli was
or
the
did you-
answer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What did Nick say? I didn't hear Nick.
Yeah, no, I already answered. You didn't hear?
No, I didn't.
No, I would say this beautiful thing that we're doing right now, the podcast. This would have never ever crossed my mind at that time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I
could see that.
I would say if I told my younger self this, it would have blown me away for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
So thank you to all you guys. Only the Schnozzcast people, not the Nonsense Zone people.
Wow.
But thank you.
Oh, you're not thinking us.
Appreciate it.
You're not thinking
I don't
us.
really know you guys, but
Jesus Christ.
thank you guys. No, that's awesome. It brings people together. It's an awesome thing to do.
Wait a
and it
minute.
makes
I'm
us
going to be
closer
letting
friends.
these strangers come into my basement every fucking weekend.
No, they're not invited to
No,
my
you should definitely, whatever you think is going to happen,
Corey's at
don't
his house.
follow
What are you
that
talking about?
dream.
It
Yeah,
seems like
exactly.
it seems
Tell
like
that
the
dream to
real
go fuck
talent here is
itself.
me and Len. Hey, Len, we should start our own podcast.
Yeah,
and
I
leave
think
these
so.
dudes in the dust.
This
These two.
something's gonna happen.
All right, gentlemen, let's wrap a bow on this. Len and Andy, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to sit with us. This has been great. I've loved it. As I told you, Andy, from the minute we started texting back and forth, we seem to have a connection between the two groups of guys here where we both kind of have the same, North Star that we're following. So thank you so much for sitting with us, and hopefully we can repay the favor on your podcast and, somehow work together in the
Oh, that was
together.
blast.
Let's
It
just
only
say
costs
together.
I hope
$200 an
this-
hour.
Yeah.
I honestly, I couldn't agree more. This has been a blast. I hope this is just the beginning. Yeah, of
Cheese ravioli
Especially
or
if-
meat ravioli.
Ravioli.
I hope that there's ravioli, and
Don't count on it. We were on a bus one day.
Heels
and,
up.
I saw some ravioli.
Heels up.
Ravioli.
What's your favorite music, Andy? I was on a bus one day and
You were talking about people not letting you live anything down
I
on
saw
our senior
I
trip.
saw a sign that said ravioli. I think it was
On my senior trip, we saw a dude spanking it while he's driving by our bus.
I saw ravioli.
he saw ravioli. Oh man.
Oh shit.
He did.
I love ravioli.
Tell us about it.
I love ravioli.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you,
I
everybody,
was
for
told there
listening
would
and
be
tuning
ravioli here tonight.
in. So hold on. We got some more ravioli stuff to cover, I guess.
Dude, I'm telling you, next episode we just need bowls of ravioli everywhere.
I think I
Shower
was told
never
there would be
allow that.
ravioli here. That's
Shower
why I said
ravioli.
yes.
Oh,
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 holy
and
shit.
Corey,
What a great
Corey.
idea.
I think we have the
Corey.
next shower video.
Yes.
I
Which
like
sounds much dirtier. That sounds much dirtier than it is, but
It would be much messier. Yeah, for sure.
yes.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what we're gonna go with, buddy. I appreciate the input.
All right.
Hey.
Everybody on YouTube and Facebook Live, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. On behalf of the Schnozzcast and the Nonsense Zone, Andy and Len, this is Bob, Corey, Nick, and Todd saying we'll see you next time. Peace out.
And good night. Good night.
Good night, folks.